Okay, it's Friday night. Let's do this. My dog is making noises. I have coffee scented apple cider, hard cider. My favorite thing to do on a Friday night is have a drink with my friends and talk about stuff. And I also have, I have a nice frosty. Check out this vintage glass. Frosty root beer in there. So good. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Stephanie. This is my health and wellness, sometimes this, sometimes that, currently talking about Empties and Project Use It Up channel. So follow me if you like sort of somebody who is constantly redefining what their channel is. Or if you like my dog, because he's always here with me. His name is Ringo. He's a beagle and he likes to scratch himself a lot. Okay, let me get to the point of this video. Ringo, stay. Go to bed. Yeah, just go to bed. Go to bed. I hope people watching this have dogs. Okay, go out. All right, go. The whole point of this video, now that I can actually get to it, is that this month I tried to do use it up, sit down. Like I had 3 different categories. So I had tea, and then I had some food products, and then I had, like body care candles. Okay, so overall, I just want to talk quickly about how the month went. I think it went really well. I think it was really fun to use up those packages that had just a little bit of something in it. I'm really bad with like hanging on to that last little bit because I don't want to let go. But once I finally kind of cleared some of that clutter out and finished some things off, all of a sudden I've got this like very curated collection of the things I actually want to use. Nice full bottles, they all kind of match each other. I'm not feeling the need to like bring more in right now. So okay, let's talk about tea. I'm not going to go through everything I used up, you guys, because that's just a long, tedious kind of thing. I actually thought I would use up more than this. I got to be honest, I am not drinking as much tea as I was. I think I'm just past the addiction a little bit, and maybe it's gone back over to coffee. So I'm drinking like 1 or 2 cups a day, but I'm not tearing through it like I thought I would. But I finished up a lot of like little singles. So I got a bunch of little singles. Winter Earl Grey from David's Tea. That's an honorable mention. I really like that one. I got a lemon zinger here. Oh yeah, I finished off my sugar cookie sleigh ride last year. The whole Celestial, their whole holiday line is great though. Like I'm gonna buy more of, they have different flavors. They have a peppermint one. I think they've got a sugar plum fairy or something like that. I think I've got like, yeah, another one that's like chocolatey based, but they're fun little dessert teas and they're seasonal and they're cheap and cheerful. So I recommend. We got Japanese sencha, cranberry dandelion, Guayakiro, something, something. Oh, shout out to, again, to the Celestial. I love these fruity blends. Shout out to that. Finally finished this Fireside Mocha. Do you understand? I brought this to work. I brought it home. I kept trying to finish it. It's a good, like when I had it, I was like, this is good. Why is it taking me so long? But I just was never in the mood for Fireside Mocha, and now I finished it. Chocolate covered almond. It's okay. This is actually one of my favorite. The hazelnut chocolate. It's a pu'er, and it is just, it's a beautiful like dark rich chocolate. It's not sickly sweet or anything, and it's got a real kick to it, so I would buy that again. Dark chocolate orange, again, that's another holiday blend from David's Tea. I haven't shopped their holiday collection this year because I had bought up so much on sale last year that I still have it around. I've gone on the website a few times. They've got some really nice teaware that's kind of like jewel tones and stuff. Like they've really got some like rich reds and blues and greens, but I'm just not like overtly tempted by it. Like I feel like I have enough at this point. Can you believe it? I actually finally have enough teaware right now, but I reserve the right to totally change my mind about that if they come out with an amazing Christmas mug. Okay, I've got 2 merchants. I finally finished Prince Charles. Okay, and this one, I would buy this again. This was Evergreen. It's a green black tea, and then it had like fir needles or something in it, and like juniper berries. It was, it's weird any other time of year, but then suddenly the weather gets cold and frosty, and it's like the perfect holiday tea. So that is Murchie's Evergreen. Shout out, oh my gosh, this was, I think, was this 100 grams? Yeah, this was a 100-gram package, so it took me a while. This is panettone cake. Actually, they've just called it panettone here, but this says it's from Omoda, but actually this is a blend by Desserts by Deb. And I think I've talked about her before. I recommend you check out her website. She's kind of a tea specialist, but she comes out with collections and you got to wait around, and it makes it sort of special and exciting. And this, I wouldn't say this tasted like cakey or like a bakery item, but I would say it was a really pleasantly astringent kind of citrus laced strong black tea, and I enjoyed it every single time, and I would buy this again if I get the opportunity. I will buy it again. So that was my teas. You know, it wasn't that bad. Where did I put my little bowl? Okay. What should I talk about next? Okay. I'm going to talk about, so the Epicure food items. This is a marinara spice I finished up. I didn't keep the packages of those because they're like heavily spiced and they smell really strong. But I finished up 3 different ones, and it was kind of nice because there was one night when I just didn't know what I was going to make for dinner, and sure enough I had brought up the chili mix. And so I was like, okay, well I've got beans, you know, and I've got some ground meat and some onions, and then I threw in a can of canned pumpkin, and I put in some cumin and some cinnamon and no, like allspice, I think, and a little bit of brown sugar, and I made pumpkin chili, and my family loved it. So that was like an accidental win. So candles, okay. I finished up this guy. He's still got some weight in him, but he's kind of like, he's all sooty and sad, and his wicks are done. This was, I think, possibly the first ever Bath & Body Works candle I bought when I was like, I need a nice fall candle. And it is Apple Orchard Lane. And I can't find it again now, or I would be buying another one. I have really good memories associated with this candle. It's like a sweet appley shampoo. It's kind of got like a little bit of spice, but it's not like a strong apple spice. It's very light, so it's still very summer appropriate. It's that perfect kind of summer into fall candle. Apple Orchard Lane. So if this comes up on some sale somewhere, I'm scooping it up. Yeah, we'll see. I might try and, you know, I might keep it around just to smell it, and I might try and do one more burn, but it's, you know, I feel like there's more to be had there, but it's just diminishing returns. The biggest category, I think, was like face and body care. And one moment. I just wanted to tell you what my methodology was for this, is that when I had to finish stuff up, I have some high-end kind of luxury facial care that I probably have no right trying to spend money on with my current. I used to make more money, so I had some kind of left over, and I was really hanging on to that last little bit, you know, like, because just knowing that I wasn't going to be able to buy more, to be honest. And so my tactic was I put this really pretty little, I got this glass bowl at Goodwill or something on my countertop. And so I took the items that I wanted to use up, and I like put them in this on the countertop so that they were sort of special, you know, like, and they were the easiest thing to grab. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use these. What was hilarious though is that some of these things I thought I maybe have like a week's worth left, and they've been going on and on and on. Like, for example, this is the Marine Flower Peptide Eye Cream from Eminence Organics. This is really expensive. It's so expensive I'm embarrassed to even tell you what I spent on it. And the thing with, like, you can't tell how much is in there, right? It's a pump. But I thought, oh, you know, I'm just going to use those last few uses. And it's been going for a month and I still haven't finished it, which is good, except it actually wasn't my favorite eye cream, and I'm just kind of sick of it. But I'm using every little expensive little ounce of this. So I just brought it to show you, but I'm actually, this is an honorable mention, but I still have to bloody well finish it. So in the Eminence line again, I really recommend these products because I have really sensitive skin, and I have to avoid propylene glycol, and that's in a lot of facial products because it's very common and it's considered safe, but they don't use it in the majority of their products. So I find that everything I can just buy it and it works. Like I haven't had a single thing from them that has been bad, and they are made in Vancouver, so pretty close to me. So this was strawberry rhubarb hyaluronic serum, and this was part of a birthday gift with also with this. This is a hyaluronic serum. Sorry, this was like the I don't know hydrator. But they were a little set, and my friends got it for my birthday back in February, and so it's taken me up till now to finish it. Because I was kind of using it and I just wasn't heavily using it. You know, serums, you don't always use them every night kind of thing. But they smell really good and they're supposed to be really moisturizing. They were enjoyable to use. I do tend to save these bottles. Like I've brought them as part of my, like, I'm getting rid of this, but honestly, I saved these bottles. I wash them out. I use them. And then, so next in facial care is Netza Naturals. That's a local company where I am, and that's another ultimate facial serum. I'll talk about them another time. Okay, this stupid native deodorant. I have another one that I finished off. Okay, so I don't know, do you have like more than one flavor of deodorant laying around because you kind of get sick of one and you just want another one? Yeah, so I had lavender and rose, and I was trying to finish that up. I finally finished that up. But this one I actually got for my daughter, and it was sugar cookie, and I got it for her last Christmas, and she never used it. And I was like, okay, this is just sitting around. It's like gonna get discolored and whatnot. Like they don't stay good forever. So I'm gonna use the sugar cookie, right? Even though that's like not at all my kind of usual scent profile. So this is such a realistic, sweet cookie scent. Native deodorant works really well as for a natural deodorant. You know, a bunch of them just don't work, and I'll talk about some in a second, but this works. Like you can actually put it on in the morning and you don't have to keep reapplying it, and you can work out and the whole thing. This smells like such realistic sugar cookie that I was outside once on a walk with a lot of people, like there was a crowd, and I had a wasp follow me, and I could not dodge this wasp. He was following me for like a long time, right around here, because he was sure I was food, okay? So if you want to attract wasps, get Sugar Cookie by Native. It smells really good. Wasps love it. So that I'm still actually working on. I just brought it to show you. Now, sometimes, unfortunately, when you're doing a use it up kind of project, you just hit these couple products and you're like, you know what, I hate this product, or it's just not working for me, and you'd almost rather throw it away because it's just, you're keeping it around, but you're never going to use it. So enter these other like natural deodorants. This one is Island Essentials, and I really wanted to support them. They're a local company, but like a lot of people who kind of dabble but aren't experts in natural deodorant, it did almost nothing. And I know other people who've tried this, and you know, sorry guys, I don't like to give negative reviews, but I'm throwing this away because there's no point in me putting it on. It does not do what it says it's going to do. And then Ivory. So some of these companies are coming out with more natural versions. This is a 24-hour gentle deodorant from Ivory, and it's supposed to have like none of the bad stuff in it. This was, when I would wear this and I would put it on, it was discoloring my shirts. It was actually like yellowing my shirts in this stainy kind of way. I'm not playing with that, so those are getting chucked. Bye-bye. Last few things. Facial toner. Witch Hazel. My daughter is 14 years old. I cannot get her to wash her face, but every day she uses a reusable facial cloth and cleans it with Witch Hazel, and that is good enough for me. Clinique Acne Solutions, just a foaming cleanser I got with the deal. Aveeno Positively Ageless 60 Sunscreen Lotion. I said I wasn't going to go through all these, but I am. Clinique Redness Solutions. SPF 15. This is a liquid foundation. It's really good. I'm a little frustrated I can't kind of get the last little bit of it out because it's like one of those little nozzles. I don't know if I'll buy it again. Like, it was fine, you know? I liked it because it had SPF. Okay, Body Shop. they don't make this anymore, you guys. During the pandemic, as we all became aficionados of like what is a good hand sanitizer and what is a bad hand sanitizer. Some of them are gross and sticky. Some of them, you know, you can't wait to wash off. Like, why are they sticky? They're supposed to just have like alcohol and gel in them, and they're just disgusting, or they're watery and they squirt out and get all over your shirt. The Body Shop dabbled in making hand cleanser. They weren't really calling it like, it's just hand cleanse gel. They weren't totally like calling it antibacterial, probably for legal reasons, but this was the stuff. We loaded up as like there was rules about how much you could buy, right? Do you remember when there was limits on hand sanitizer? But it was like the perfect gel. It didn't stink. Yeah, I'm totally out. It didn't smell bad. It came in mango or this aloe scent. And you could put it on your hands and then just go about your day, and they lasted forever. So, I mean, this is from like middle of the pandemic, and I'm just finishing it up now. And then we got Toffee Apple Lip Scrub from Lush, meh. And then I got 3 of the little, you know, the little size of, we've got Happy Hippie, the Olive Branch, and Zesty, which are shower gels from Lush. I'm getting, I'm a little past my Lush stage now. Gone into my Bath and Body Works stage. I go through stages. You'll see what I mean. Those were all good. They were fine, but I'm not going to repurchase them. So that's it, you guys. What am I going to do from now on? I'm still going to definitely do Project Use It Up, but now I'm kind of on to the really big things, because I tend to buy the largest size possible just so that I'm not getting a bunch of packaging. I'm just having something that I can use for like 3 months or whatever. So I will probably do another Empties video, but it might not be until like January or something. We'll just see what I can get through in the next couple of months. Overall, I enjoy the idea of like being a little bit more intentional in planning what I'm going to bring back in, like not go nuts and buy everything. If I have a deodorant, just finish the deodorant before I go and buy another. Instead of having 3 different, I don't need three different shampoos. I don't need 3 different deodorants. I don't need 150 different types of tea. What I need is sanity. Yeah. So, comment below if you have anything to say, or if you're doing Project Use It Up and you want to send me your channel. I'm watching them all. I'm watching other people's videos and I'm having a good time. All right, guys, it's Friday night. Cheers.